The following is a presentation of the Bel Biv Sports Media Network.
Call yourselves Title Town? Are you kidding me?
That's fraud.
It feels like a gray area.
Spoiler alert, Canada. Cup's coming back to the US of A.
There's way too much negative stigma attached to strippers.
I hate you guys so much.
My dog just shit his ass.
Guys, I gotta be honest. I love sitting pre-show, and when we're a minute late starting, the comments already start hitting. With Matt Barr hitting us with a pitter patter, "You're late, fellas." By like 30 seconds, we go slightly late. Caesar's dealing with a hurricane. We're trying to make sure he's okay, and we're 30 seconds late, and we're getting comments telling us we're late. And we're here, okay? It's Tuesday night. We're gonna drink some beer and have a good time. This is Craft Brewed Sports. I'm Mike. With me, as always, is Scott. Scott, what's up, man?
I love our comment section. They're the best.
It's the best.
They're the fucking best, man. I'm doing all right though, bro. I'm glad you're here beating the heat.
Oh, dude,
Got his balls out there, man. On his balls.
You know, every time I've thought about complaining of it, I've thought about Caesar over the last 3 weeks where he does a check-in and he's like, it's 110 degrees here. I was like, I guess it's not that bad here, you know?
Well, and to be fair, I mean, I'm very pro hot. Like, give me all of this versus the inverse of this, the cold version of this. I ain't here for it. So I will take this. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it is not cool outside.
We are old as shit, man.
Talking about the weather. Talking about this weather
we got, man. It is hot. Good Lord. Hey, I gotta tell you though, I like it better than when it's cold out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I would take this any day of the week.
Craft brewed weather, y'all.
Speaking of weather, let's check in with Caesar down in the eye of the hurricane. Caesar, how you feeling, man?
What's up, my boy?
You look great, man.
Thank you, bro. Shout out Future. But so it is not a hurricane. Hillary, no, fuck Hillary. Both of them. It's Harold, Tropical Storm Harold, formerly known as Tropical Storm 9. Laredo was in the eye of the storm. It was a great day overall, though. We got rain, which is rare. It's not fucking 10,569 degrees outside. It's a cool 77. You'll see my camera shake here and there because of the nice little winds we got going on. It's a great day. Kids got a little early from school.
You
what
know,
was the last hurricane
the weather's coming when your outdoor TV is covered.
Oh yeah, everything's covered. Everything's fucking covered. I got a fucking bucket hat on and everything, bro. Shut up, mob on. Drip only. Anyways, yeah. So it's tough. The last hurricane I think that hit Texas, I was named H, was Harvey. So RIP to those who passed. But yeah, fuck Harold and Hillary. I'm doing good though.
Good. You're doing good though.
I love it, man. I love seeing you, Caesar. Thank you for being here. We got an awesome show tonight, everybody. Lou Holtz released a top 16 for some reason for the college football season, so we got to talk about that. It is week 0.
Why? We have to get to the bottom of why 16. Like,
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
When you originally sent that in the group, I was like, it's probably just a typo. There's no way somebody just did a random 16. I'm like, there's nothing that makes sense with the number 16 for ranking anything.
It makes no sense whatsoever. Mookie,
he's like, I want to do 16.
I don't like the young
Lou. We're trying to avoid
love you, brother. Be safe.
Yeah, Mookie, wishing you some luck there, Caesar. We miss you, Mookie. I can't wait for you to be back here on Tuesday nights. But stay tuned for some Mookie and the dog coming real soon. Once the boys
soon, like Travis Scott always says, soon, which means like fucking 4 months away.
As only Craft Brewed Sports would do. Because one of these days, I'm going to review that Scottie Pippen bourbon that I have, and it's going to go up on the YouTube channel. I don't know when, but subscribe and hit the bell, and then you'll know when it happens. All right, so anyways, we're going to talk about Lou Holtz's top 16. The Ravens preseason streak is done. We got to get into that because that's a thing that happened in sports. and also, there's rumors about the Super Bowl halftime show that we got to talk about. It's crazy. Also, Little League Classic bats. Those things were amazing. Those custom bats. We got to talk about those. Little fire, dumpster fire with those. Cuban coach that's doing some crazy stuff in the Little League World Series. All kinds of stuff to get to. Before we do that, though, let's talk about these beers that we are drinking tonight. Scott, what is in your mug, and would you bang it?
I went back to the well from last week. It was so nice that I tried it twice. Ellicottville Brewing Company last week bringing the blueberry maple pancake at 7.5%. This week, they bring it even stronger with the strawberry crunch bar cream ale. Cream ale brewed with strawberries and vanilla. Now, the only downside I will say is that instead of the 7% the pancake one was, this is only 6%, so you lose a little bit. But I gotta say, the flavor is kicking, dude. Like this, you know how we talk about cream ales where it's just like there's a lot of just boring, basic ass cream. This is the cream ale you've been looking for. The strawberry flavors on 10. It's got that little vanilla. It tastes exactly like what it says. I'm digging the hell out of this. I am making sweet love to this beer. I am not doing anything that I would feel ashamed about afterwards. I'm getting intimate with this.
I'm so jealous right now. Just the description of that beer sounds fantastic.
Amazing.
And you know what? It's one of those that like the flavors seem to lend themselves perfectly to the beer type. Like
yes,
there are times when you get flavors you're like, these sound really good, but it's in like,
and then it doesn't work.
Yeah, you're like, that's whack. So that sounds like the
perfect. And this absolutely different. When I saw the two of them next to each other, I'm like, those are both me. Like those are absolutely both beers that like if the first one I have is good, I know that the other one's going to be amazing. So from the pancake to the strawberry crunch bar, Ellicott Brewing Company. I see you. New York puts up the best beers, man. New York is out here underrated in the beer brewing community.
Matt Barr said Ellicottville Brewing was dope. Went there twice in one day when I was up there. That's a ringing endorsement there. Caesar, Gabe wanted to know, he had commented in there, is that a real hat or a knockoff?
My brother in Christ. Wait, you like Notre Dame, right? So it'd be brother in Christ?
Yes.
Yeah. My brother in Christ. I make $17 an hour, brother. My favorite Look, my favorite little Asians over there in Asia made this hat for me. From the same factory. And it's from, I think it's like Gucci season 2018-19 spring summer. So like it's a rip off of that, but there's no fucking way in hell this shit's real. I just can't afford it. But look. The way my favorite British rapper always said it, Big Skepta, shout out Big Smoke. Fake Gucci is always better than real. Because you don't need to live lavish, you just need to be lavish. And that is me. But it's reversible though.
It's a reversible? You didn't break that out before the show.
Yeah, I know. It was greater for on the show.
Gabe said love you, Caesar. So
hey, look, it's got the GG right there.
Nice.
I low-key look better like this.
Nah, you gotta have those.
But imagine this bitch on the golf course. I mean, that's really why. Well, first I bought it because Peso Pluma's coming to Laredo, so I was gonna wear a hockey jersey with it and then have like this on there. Anyways, so I was gonna take it to the golf course and just be like, oh, like look at this dickhead. In reality, I'm just a nice guy.
What are you drinking, bro?
Oh, this is a big one. This is probably the biggest one ever.
Whoa.
Ever.
Bigger than Heineken?
Modelo.
Yeah. Bigger. This is from a population of a city that only has 200,000 people in it. This is big. This is massive.
Okay.
Only has 2,000.
This is from Salud's Brewing Company. You see where the fucking star is? This is from Salud's Brewing Company. Mango Nada. Mango Wheat Ale.
Whoa. Nice.
Volume 12
see you, Caesar.
Brewed by Salud's Brewing Company from Laredo, fucking Texas. This is a local fucking beer. Play the fucking alarms, gunshots, everything. Brewed in Laredo, Texas. Salud's from Laredo. For the crackers who don't understand Spanish, Salud's means hello.
This is your first local beer, right? You've never
because one of the motherfuckers here.
Dude, I'm super hyped for this one for you.
Yeah, it's us. We're here. We're here.
Is it good? Like,
fuck yeah, it's good.
I mean, I feel like you're gonna say that no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what.
That shit's fire.
I just watch his face, y'all. Watch his face when he takes a sip. That'll tell
Yeah,
you.
let's
Well,
see
I'm
this
not
now.
reading the description. You see that can art? Crazy.
It is
It's
great
not,
can
okay,
art.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not. What's that bitch from fucking Made by Texans for Texans?
I was gonna say Sarah hit you with the 4 Texans by Texans.
No, this is for Texan Americans by Texan Americans. Texan Americans, my stupid ass Texan Mexicans. Mangonada, mango wheat ale. Slight sweetness from mango combined with traditional wheat ale flavors. This is the same recipe as our El Jefe, Hefeweizen, but infused with mango. This is definitely a refreshing delight.
I want to see the sip.
Pinky
I
up.
want to see the reaction. That was a big sip.
That was a big
It's so
sip.
fucking good.
He loves
Hey,
it.
what's the percentage on it? Just curious. 5?
4.3.
4.3? Okay.
It's a lighter
I
one.
mean, it's a Hefeweizen, so that makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. I thought maybe it would hit 5.
They have a
but
bunch of them.
It sounds so good. I wish I want to try that one.
Bro,
Sarah said so. This
I'll
one
send the
is,
bitches out.
So this one is for
Texicans.
Texicans by Texicans.
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there are people not from like South Texas and they just ended up living in Laredo. No. But I'm still gonna rep them. They're doing great things for the community. So if you're doing things for my community, it's local. Oh, also, fuck, I forgot. I'm whoring myself out. Shout out Dosie's Coffee Shop in Laredo. Great coffee. So if you're ever in Laredo, hit Dosie's and saludos.
Wait, hold on. Are you?
Hold on a second.
Are you?
Wait a minute. I gotta know. Did you just get endorsements
Yeah,
for our
hold
shit?
Stop the music. Stop the music here. Did you sign your own endorsement deals that you're like, I got some product placement. I'm on a show.
No,
Like, give
it's
me a
because
hat, I got you.
Look, the city of Laredo infrastructure and government, dog shit, dog water, dog piss. But the culture, we're growing slowly but surely. Everyone's complaining that we don't have shit to do and there's nothing here to do. And look, this is an example. We're growing. We're growing. Census 2030 will be fire.
Caesar,
We'll get there. We'll get there. Look, I ride for my city like I ride for the homies. Pause. I fucking no pause. If they need me to do it, I do it.
God. Census
Sarah's saying-
2030. We ride. What?
Sarah's saying he's
Oh my
doing
God.
free sponsorships, Ed pointing out walking billboard, Gabe wanting to know if you're getting NIL money for this.
Look, bro. No, I'm not. I'm doing this out of the love and appreciation for my city that raised me. We didn't have
Oh
shit when I was
my
younger.
God,
My
dude.
fun was getting a fucking can of spray paint, going to the church and outside the church and being like, shh, and tagging shit.
Oh
That was my
my
fun.
God,
And now we got
dude.
fucking breweries.
We got
Coffee
coffee shops.
Coming all the way up, bro.
Yeah.
All the way.
We have a soccer team. We're building a small soccer stadium here. It's coming
my
We
together.
got that baseball team that spends part of
Hey,
their
hey,
time,
bro.
right?
We're 2 series away from Ciudad del Rey. The World Series in Mexico. We're in the divisional. We're almost there.
Proud of you, man. That's some
Yeah.
big time stuff down
That's
there.
some big
in
shit.
Laredo.
Yeah.
God.
Let's check the comments and see what you guys are drinking.
Tecos,
Let's
tecos. Ooh. Tecos are owls.
Gabe said he's drinking unlimited juice juicy. I feel like that should be reversed, right? Doesn't it sound better
Yeah,
as
that
unlimited
juicy
juicy
juice.
juice?
Maybe
it's
maybe
IPA.
they didn't want to get sued.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't need a picture, brother. I'm 23. I'm still going
6.5%
strong.
ABV from Sugar Creek Brewing in Charlotte, North Carolina. He said he's banging that one. Matt Barr said he drove all the way to upstate New York to get himself some Natter Days. It's the old reliable. That's some dedication to a brand to drive.
He
all the
sent
way
me
to
a picture.
upstate New York.
He sent me pictures of his haul. I was a little bit jealous because, dude, I was telling him, I don't know about you, but I don't see Natter Days out in the wild like I used to. Like it used to be
Bro.
as soon as summer kind of approached, it was an entire giant display right there when you walked in the store. Now I'm like, I gotta look for Natter Days if I want.
Iser's drive-through in Oakley seems to be fully stocked on Natter Days.
Really?
Not necessarily all the flavors, but they at least have the OG. I haven't seen the pineapple.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
one
Like,
in a
I haven't
while.
seen anything but the OG around here. The only time I found that pineapple one was out of state.
Maybe the distro in Ohio has changed. Maybe they're cutting
Yeah.
back. Ed is drinking a Rheingeist Cincy Light, so he's contributing to the delinquency of the University of Cincinnati athletic departments, paying those players even though they don't deserve it, according to Lou Holtz. I heard that today.
Please.
Sarah
read Robert Taylor's.
UFO Beer Company, Journey to Planet Pumpkin, 5.9% ABV.
Yes,
Hell yes,
beer.
Sarah.
Give it a rap air horn.
I'm trying to find it, man. I got too much stuff going on. You're telling me to read people's comments. You're like,
Hey, come on, Joe, damn it.
Too much work over here, Scott.
Sorry.
Rex said he's just drinking some good old high quality H2O. Thank you, Water Boy. And then let's
I support
see.
you, brother.
Trying to scrolling. Robert is drinking Creative Creatures, the Grim Reefer, an 8% ABV heavy fruited milkshake ale with acai. Is that it? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I think it is acai. I think this is the first time we're gonna agree. Acai.
We're going
acai.
Taro, blueberry, red raspberry, vanilla.
I'm feeling for milky. Acai.
Hey Siri, how do you pronounce ACAI?
Okay, I'm not listening. I'm not waiting for.
No, wait, not Siri, fucker.
Ed wanted to know if next week Caesar is going to be hawking Blue Chew.
Brother, my shit gets going. I'm at a ripe page of 23. But what I will say, I do need that shit that makes you take longer. Because the first one's too quick. The first one's way too quick. I get too excited.
I really wanted you to read the follow-up that Robert Taylor had.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
Big Merg, shout out Big Merg. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Big Merg.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Robert said he just poured that drink. It looks like a Grimace shake. I would bang the fuck out of Grimace if dude tasted like this. Holy fuck. Pause. There's so much pause. There's so many pauses.
It's an inanimate object. It's all good. I'll give it a pass.
I can't believe that the visual of Robert Taylor going to town on Grimace is now in my brain space.
Isn't Grimace a taste bud too? Isn't that what they said he actually is? Like Grimace is a cartoon taste bud?
I didn't even know that. Like I never knew what Grimace was. Like you always wonder, like, what's this big purple fuck? But I didn't know that they, like, discussed it.
Caesar, Google that for me. Find out what Grimace is.
Grimace's origins.
I'm pretty sure he's a taste.
I just know he has feelings. Everyone was fucking shitting on him during his birthday week. There's no need for that shit.
That Grimace shake TikTok that I got into a weird side of TikTok.
Nah, that shit was scary. There was no need for that.
It was bizarre. Tyson said he went to a Japanese whiskey tasting tonight at Wise Guys in ATL.
Nice.
That sounds like a good damn time.
Yes.
All right. Matt said you can't get Natterdays in Virginia, so that's why they just must. Their distribution must have all changed. Dan said Twisted Tea half and half is what he's drinking for his birthday beer. Dude, I saw a Twisted Tea sampler pack. They had like peach Twisted Tea half and half.
I saw that too.
I came.
They're trying to do on their Lipton. Here's the thing: I had never had one of the Twisted Teas until I tried the Lipton. I'm a Lipton dude. Like I'm a Lipton man. Like the Twisted Tea, like just it tastes kind of it tastes kind of boozy, but not in the good way. Like I guess I'll just stick with my malt Lipton.
Your malt beverage. There you go.
I fuck with Twisted Tea ever since that guy.
Oh yes, it's the dude.
Well, yes, I mean
against racism, so I fuck with Twisted Tea.
You stay strapped with the Twisted Tea. I am continuing Scott down this August path. That's my favorite year because now I have Taft's, Frisch's, pumpkin pie.
Yes.
It's a little 6% banger, a little thing, but it tastes just like pumpkin pie. I'm absolutely banging this beer.
Yes.
It is fantastic. Let us know in the comments what you were drinking if you haven't already. Whether or not you were banging.
Fucking haters coming for me in the chat. God damn.
What happened? Oh, Dan saying Lipton is junk. Oh,
yeah, and then here comes the smooth R&B sensation here on Craft Brewed Sports, saying all tea is trash. Damn it, Chase. This is why the Ravens lost, This is why the Ravens lost. You're a New Englander. You're a fan of a New England team. You gotta support tea.
Caesar, you got your hand up at your mute. Oh, you're unmuted now. Go ahead. What you got?
Grimace in 2012, McDonald's Corp tweeted saying that they are they, them, is the embodiment of a milkshake, though others still insist he is a taste bud. So in 2014, Grimace Lore says he is the embodiment of a milkshake or a taste bud, whatever floats your boat.
So Grimace,
going with the milkshake because the idea of a taste bud is like that's absurd. Has anybody ever thought that a taste bud looks like a pyramid, a fat purple pyramid? Like what?
When I had first heard the taste bud theory, that was my first thought too. Was like, what? Really? That's what we went with? But then I'm like, well, it's McDonald's, so I don't know. Maybe sure. They
almost shake
real high. Milkshake makes more sense.
We're going with shake.
Speaking of McDonald's, they've taken forever to bring back the snack wrap. So then Burger King brought it back, like their own version. Dude, I had them yesterday. They're kind of gas. Like it's good shitty food.
I love me some snack wraps.
I never had the original snack wrap, but I knew like the lore of it.
Wait, hold on. The McDonald's snack wrap?
Yeah.
I do vaguely remember that. I wasn't as high on them as everybody else, but they were good. I will give
it was
that.
That was my go-to for a while.
I was gonna say I know people that like swore by those things. I was all about the McChickens when they were $1. Dude, I'd go in there and be like, let me get 5 McChickens and a medium fry. That was dinner. Like when I worked at Foot Action and it was broke as shit, like every night. Eat for $6.
They were the best.
Foot Action.
Hey, by the way, Sarah pointing out that Mario's vocal is up for grabs after the dude who does Mario. So she wants to hear your best Mario voice. So Scott, go ahead. Let's get your audition for the voice of Mario.
It's me, Mario.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Caesar, let's hear your Mario.
I'm married to an Italian. I got to know how to do a horrible impression of one, right? Like,
Caesar, let's hear your Mario.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Gucci hat. I don't want to offend the Italians even more than I already am. You said me, Mario. I went for Mario with an accent.
That was solid. All right, here we go. It's me, Mario, eating acai. Here's my Mario. This is my go-to Mario voice. Whenever I'm doing a Mario impression, I just do the wow. That's it.
Falling off the cliff, Mario. I like it.
It's very limited. I feel like I got that one down pat, dude.
Select your player.
Did you just speak French?
Match.
Oh, select your player. I was like, what the fuck is he saying? I was like, baguette.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wahoo.
All right, let's talk. You mentioned the Ravens. That's a quick thing. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
The streak ended. Here's what's crazy. I forgot this was a thing. Like until it ended, and like everybody was talking about how the Ravens preseason win streak has finally been snapped. I forgot that was a thing. They haven't lost a preseason game since 2015. The last time the Ravens lost a preseason game, Lamar Jackson was getting ready to start play in his first.
Was Obama president
at Louisville?
That's 3 presidencies ago. Yeah, Obama was in office.
You stepped on the best part of the Lamar Jackson thing. Lamar Jackson was about to play in his first college football game at Louisville under Bobby Petrino. That's how far back it's been since the Ravens lost a preseason game, dude.
I just love how preseason does not matter to absolutely anyone, but they're keeping this. Somebody's keeping track of this shit. Like, why was that being kept? Like, I didn't know about the streak, and I wouldn't know about it if it wasn't for Chase until probably like 2 years ago. Maybe I remember hearing it, and then yesterday when he posted the reminder about the streak being online, and I was like, "Huh, that's still a thing." Oh, all right. And then I woke up and I saw they lost. I'm like, first time it gets mentioned like that, and there you go. Like, Chase fucking cursed that shit. Like, jinx the fuck out of him.
He said it's the dumbest streak in football, and now I don't have to think it. So
no, I know. Well,
I do appreciate
to be fair,
that.
Chase, I always knew, like, it was like a tongue-in-cheek thing. Like, I appreciated that Ravens fans took pride in it and like hyped it up because everybody knows, like, you know, it wasn't serious. But I do appreciate it. Like, if Cowboys fans did that shit, you would know they would actually believe it. Like,
no. No. This should
be
happen
like, hey,
every
we
other 2 or 3 shows. I'm just standing here as an innocent bystander. I am an innocent. What the fuck? See, this shit's fire. It fucks you up. I'm just an innocent bystander. What the fuck is wrong with me? Catching all this collateral.
Words are tough, man. I was gonna ask, what's the fan base that would take that preseason streak?
It's the fucking Commanders. What are you talking about?
No, and it's also the Raiders. The Raiders would.
That's the one I was thinking of. The Raiders would be
are
like
undefeated since 2015 in preseason, bro.
The Commanders, the team themselves. Oh, we don't give a fuck about the streak. Their first team started the first half, then not just that. They celebrate like they won the fucking Super Bowl after the game. Their starting kicker kicked the game-winning field goal. Like, what the fuck you mean you don't care about the streak? You started your first team.
You've got the Commanders like before the game, like, listen, everybody, they got this long streak, and it's up to us to stop this shit. And they put in the starters on purpose to try to stop the streak.
The whole first half. And then Joey Sly kicked the game-winning field goal. Like, dog, get ready for fucking fantasy, buddy. I don't need you stringing your shit against the fucking Ravens.
Chase with the correct take here that it's objectively impressive but ultimately meaningless. And that is true. Like, to not lose a preseason game since 2015 is actually pretty ridiculous. Like, when you think about all of the craziness in the preseason, and it's all these guys that barely make the roster and are fighting to have all of those guys end up winning and never losing a game is bananas to me. But with that being said, it is really
I feel like somewhere the Mercury Morris gang, they're all sitting there popping champagne, like, it's another one. Fuck them. We're still the only ones undefeated, motherfuckers, because they're petty as shit. And so I know that they're somewhere celebrating just for another reason to get together and hate. But I enjoy that shit. I love that they're so fucking petty that they do that every goddamn.
I was gonna say you would be right there.
Oh, I would be like Mercury, pour me another glass, baby. We did it again. Another year. We're bitter old fucks.
Another one. Just the DJ Khaled this year.
God, dude.
Robert saying, leave it to the Cowboys fan being upset that Eric Bieniemy is about to turn the Commanders' offense into something functional.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine. We'll beat them by 30. That's fine.
It is bizarre to see Commanders getting like tons of love, like on social media. That's all I saw from multiple people last night. They're like, man, the Commanders are going to be a problem. The Commanders are going to be a problem. None of us really believe it, right? Like, nobody actually believes
Sam Howell's their starting quarterback. Bro,
yeah,
it's not Wake Forest anymore. Oh, no, not even Wake Forest. Fucking North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
They're not
nobody's worried about the Commanders.
They're going to change their name again. Like, I'm not worried about a team that's changing their name again.
They've got some nice players, but it just doesn't matter.
Scary Terry's disgusting.
The quarterback sucks. Like,
Scary Terry,
whatever.
Please.
Like, y'all can sit there and try to convince yourself in a howl. No, like this team's gonna be middling again. It's whatever. 5 wins.
Brisket starting?
5 wins.
Like, I wonder if Brisket's gonna take over the team.
5? You're going 5 wins?
I'm giving them 5 wins.
What's their
Caesar, I was gonna say check the over under on this one.
I'm up on the Google's crazy.
Oh, that seems real low. 5 seems low, Scott. That's hater level.
That's hater level. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what Vegas says.
Yeah, that's true. Robert's saying Commanders have top 3 weapons in the league. I'm clipping.
They do. Well, Terry McLaurin. That's about it.
5 wins. Do you have the win total?
6.5.
6.5. Okay, you're not that far.
So I wasn't that far. So I'm going under. I'm taking the under. Take the over. Take the over, you scared bitches.
The under's actually favored.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course.
But, I mean, it's still coin flip. Over
you
6.5.
Don't think they're gonna win 7 games. Yeah, you won't put that shit up. I know. That's right. I was right from the get.
But I will say, I think they'll win 6. I don't think they'll. I would take the.
You don't think they're gonna win 6.5?
If you,
they're not gonna win 6 and tie.
Like you took 5. You went 5. You went way under.
All right, I'm taking 5. I'm taking 5.
I don't give a fuck as long as the Cowboys beat them.
For a shot bet.
Fuck all that shit. Buy a video game. That's $60.
Yes, I am. All right. So wait, they're taking the over.
They're saying over.
They're taking over
well,
6.5.
I guess
They're taking
clarify-
7 games.
clarify in
So-
the comments, fellas. Are you
Yeah,
taking?
yeah,
the over
you're taking the
6.5, or
over.
You're saying more than 5. There's
I'm
a
taking
big
the
No,
under.
no, fuck that,
They're
6.5.
taking the Yeah,
Okay,
they
you got the
take
under, they're
over
taking
if
the
that's
over.
what the fuck they're saying. Like I'll do a shot bet if they're taking the
Wait,
over.
okay.
All right,
I
Robert's
will-
saying he's
All right,
taking
Robert
the over.
says yes.
He's
All right,
got
there
the
it
over.
is.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
What if it
take the under.
pushes?
Somebody remember
They can't
this.
push. It's
You-
6.5.
they can't push, it's
Like
6.5.
Oh, my stupid ass. Change. Get off me. Change.
No, sit in this.
You own
deserve
this.
it.
Gucci bucket. Hey, Gucci bucket.
Matt said he's got Washington winning 7. So
Okay,
he's also
all right,
taking
there
the
we
I need to
go.
see the
All right, there we
schedule.
So here's what's gonna happen. At the end of the
they're
season,
1-6.
none of us are gonna remember that this happened.
Oh, no, they'll
You're
remember.
gonna get
They'll
the skate
remember.
Oh,
when
I'm
Washington wins.
following this shit now. I'm following
All
this
right,
shit now.
look,
But
I got
also,
the schedule.
That's not
they're
fair.
totally gonna
No,
they're
you're
totally
gonna
gonna finish with
follow it.
6.
You're gonna follow it, but when they hit the over, you're not gonna say shit to anybody.
Oh well,
And then
no.
we're
Why the
gonna-
fuck would I do that? I mean, duh.
I have the schedule.
I'm
if
not
you want-
doing. We're not doing wins losses on.
Yeah,
the
I know. I
Commanders
don't give a shit about the
policy.
commander schedule enough like that.
They'll win 1.
No, 5. They got 5 wins on that
Wait,
schedule.
I'll do this and then
Sarah
I'll just
wants
say
to
what
know
I
if we're
think.
doing pick'ems
1,
this year. We probably should get something like that set up.
I haven't done that
2.
in. I haven't even been involved in that shit. I skipped fantasy again. I won the Craft Brewed Sports Championship 2 years ago.
Dude,
Didn't come back last year, sitting out again this year.
where the fuck do they win 7 games in this schedule?
There's no way. I'm telling you.
3?
Dude, there's no
The
way.
Rams, Falcons, and Cardinals?
No.
They're not beating the
Rams-
Jets.
All right, Rams, Falcons, Cardinals, Cowboys twice. We're
Huh?
already 5. We're already
Man,
there.
this is bullshit. I'm a nice guy. I'm not like the other Cowboys fans, and y'all do this shit to me every other week.
Hey, no, and bro, you're just collateral damage. Like, I'm sorry. There might be some that don't suck. I've never known them. So
You know one. That's fucked up.
I just whitewash y'all. I just Cowboys wash y'all all together. Like you're all the same. No,
I'm taking
shit.
back my fists. All the fists from the
No!
past year and a half.
Oh, come on, man.
no,
That's
that's
different.
crazy.
Wow.
That's
all of
crazy.
All of them? I feel like some
No,
of
not
them
all
you
of them.
gave. I was gonna say, I was like, hold on a second. We checked the tape. I feel like some of them you gave, you might not want to give back. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like some of them.
No. It's like the
You wanna
consent.
steal that.
I'm gonna keep some of them on there.
All right, so one thing we can agree on, whether or not Washington wins 5 games or 7, they're not going to be in the Super Bowl. So they'll be watching the Super Bowl halftime show the same as we will, sitting at home on the couch. And there's a-
6 wins is max. 6 wins is max. I can't wait. They can't wait till they're taking the shots because the half game.
I was going to say,
saved by the half game, baby.
Robert pointed out in the comments, we have the 2 pettiest people involved in this bet because he said, you think I won't keep the receipts?
Oh
And
yeah,
you
no,
won't keep it.
there's 100%.
So that's true. We
Yeah.
will absolutely get a resolution of this because
Yes.
if it goes Scott's way, he's coming in here guns blazing. As soon as it's mathematically impossible for
God,
them
yes.
to win 6.
Yes, as soon as 7 is out the question, I want the shot taken that damn next show.
I will be like sending out the rundown, like, hey, fellas, here's what I got for this week. It's got to be like, don't care. We're talking Washington Commanders shot bet. That'll be the only topic on the docket for that.
Sure
night.
will, and I'll make those motherfuckers FaceTime in. I want visual proof.
We'll get them on the stream. We'll just give them the link. They can
There
hop
we
in
go.
and do the shot here live on the show. All right, there we go. But the commies are not going to be in the Super Bowl, so they'll be able to watch the Super Bowl halftime show with us at home. There's a New York City radio host, Craig Carton, who is saying that there's the NFL. He's plugged in. He said the NFL is considering a Super Bowl halftime show of all boy bands. He said that we're looking at
What?
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, Boyz II Men, Bel Biv DeVoe, Color Me Bad, and
I think
possibly a K-pop group.
I
All
think
at one
I'm
time.
in. I think I'm fucking in, dude. Hold on. I think I'm in. Like you said, boy bands, and at first I was like, "Oh, that sounds awful." But then you started going through that lineup. Holy, no, I'm in.
Like,
Bel Biv DeVoe too. These
Bel Biv
motherfuckers are all
DeVoe,
gonna
okay,
come out
but
doing
this-
Poison.
all right,
Holy
that's where
shit.
I wanted to. That's where I wanted to talk about this because he's saying this is like the boy band halftime show. And okay, I'll give you NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees. Yes, boy bands, 100%.
Why not 100 degrees?
Boys to Men. I have a hard
Yeah.
time calling them a boy band, man. That's a
Yeah,
I have a hard time.
yeah, I
Bel
would
Biv
call-
DeVoe, not a boy band. That is
Well,
not a
yeah,
boy band.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
This
Like,
is
the only like black boy band ever has been like B2K. Like black
Death Row.
boy bands are not really a thing. That's not a term that applies to. That's not a term that applies to the black groups out there. But that's fine. I don't give a shit what they label them for this fucking. This lineup is fire. Fucking fire,
it
dude.
sounds so
Can you
good, man.
imagine
So
the
good.
fucking dancing that's gonna be out on that goddamn stage? These motherfuckers gonna have like a dancer. Oh, holy shit, dude! And JT. Oh,
You know what's
what?
gonna be the best? The best is when it's just gonna be like it starts off with just one group. Like each group is gonna get their own single song,
Yes,
and then
but
at
then
the
when they're
end,
all on.
at the end, they're all gonna be in at the same time. Everybody dancing.
Dude,
It's-
this might be the first time, Niners or no Niners, I'm like, get to this fucking halftime show. I am here for the halftime show, bro. Like, this shit's gonna be hot. Please let the rumors be true. It's gonna be the hottest thing since the West Coast and Eminem. Like that was the greatest of all time. This is about to catapult to number 2. I'm telling you. I am
Caesar, do you
fucking in.
recognize many of the names in that list? That
Fuck
I said?
no. Fuck no. The only one I know is fucking NSYNC because of this stupid shit.
I love that you said it. When I mentioned 98 degrees, your reaction was, why not 100 degrees?
Yeah, that's a way better name than fucking 98 degrees. The fuck? And not just, I mean, since we're talking about the 2000s.
Okay. The chat's trying to come after me when I said it. But like, look, when you talk about the
Shout out
I know,
Edge.
but when you
Shout
talk
out
about
Edge.
yes, but when you talk about those groups, you don't say boy bands. Like they're not referred to as boy bands. I don't think of Jagged Edge, who were like all almost goddamn 30, to be boy
Oh, what a
bands.
beautiful
Edition?
dog.
And New Edition is close, I guess. But the Jackson 5, like a kid, no, kids,
happy dog.
Man.
no.
Listen, I'm with you, and I thought it was just me being like
Slightly racist.
Yeah,
No,
a
you're
little
good.
bit
You're good.
racist.
You're good.
A
You're good.
little bit. 'cause
No,
I'm like,
no.
wait a second. I didn't.
And
think they
hey,
were
this might
doing
be
it.
me
Like,
being racist, but I'm like, if the black groups ain't called boy bands, that's reserved for the white. That's reserved for the white groups, bro, or whatever the fuck that. Whatever. Who's the Asian group?
There's a whole bunch of them.
No,
Yeah.
the one that's like real hot that had the thing with McDonald's a coat, like they had their own
BTS?
fucking meal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
it.
Those motherfuckers. Yeah, those are boy bands. Those are boy bands. But the black, nah, man. Like you gonna call Backstreet a boy band? No, no.
Oh
Along.
shit! What if they brought Blackstreet out?
Dude,
Oh,
that would be the fucking
Oh,
special
like,
guest.
that was
And then
special
like, oh,
guest.
you thought we were done? We had more. And fucking Blackstreet, fucking rap air horns everywhere. Holy shit! Cancel the rest of the game. Just just let them perform for the next 2 hours. Whatever. Whoever's winning halftime, we're calling it. Fuck it.
Which is the one, like the racist one that Mark Wahlberg was a part of, like where he like
New
beat
Kids
up.
on the Block. It wasn't
okay.
Mark Wahlberg wasn't in that one. Donnie Wahlberg was.
Yeah.
his
I just know him as
brother.
the guy from
New
fucking
Kids.
Wahlburgers.
New Kids on the Block. Yep.
Well, anyway, speaking of Edge, shout out to Edge. He wrestled his last match in Toronto. Thank you, Edge, for all the memories. That's the only Edge I know and acknowledge. Had to get that out there. I love the rated R superstar.
Oh, this halftime show has to fucking happen. Like it's got to.
It's better than fucking Lizzo.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say now I'm too excited about it. So you know what it means.
It's
We're
not
gonna
gonna
get
happen,
bullshit. We're gonna get some fucking bullshit now. Damn it! I went and got excited and I fucked it all up.
Who would perform in Vegas? It's got to be someone with like a residency, right?
Oh, they'll get like Blue Man Group or something.
Oh, that'd be
And
some
you
stupid
thought we were
ass
done?
shit.
Here comes Usher for no fucking reason. Shit.
But only if he plays old school Usher songs.
No,
Like, I
oh
want-
yeah. No, it's gotta be
I want
90s,
him coming out
early
telling me
2000s. Usher.
what he's doing at 7:00 on the dot. I don't want any
Yes.
other Usher coming out.
Yeah. I don't. Nothing from Usher before, like after we graduated high school. You can leave that all out.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, everything from 2003. Like after Confessions, no. from Confessions and pre. That's all we need to hear, Usher.
Only when Usher would spell out his name in songs. That's my Usher. I don't know about you guys.
How'd you do that in a song?
don't-
USHER.
That's it. Nailed it. Do it again. Louder. Do it again. You got it. That's exactly what it
Oh,
was.
this storm is fucking storming.
Do it again. Do how Usher.
USHER.
There it is. Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
my
That's how he did
God,
it.
dude.
That's it. No
Yeah.
rhyme. No nothing.
Yeah, no, that was it. You got
Oh.
it. You nailed
my
it.
God.
Wow.
I'm getting texts from Matt Barr to my watch that say my comments are gold. Display them.
They're coming in too fast. I can't get to
Pause.
them
I
all.
keep seeing them and I keep laughing, but also it's how our comment section is. Hey, they're not paying attention to me. I'll reach out to them personally. Give me my shine.
All right, you know what? Just for that, because he texted you personally, here we go. We're gonna go back through. Let's scroll up here a little bit. Goodness gracious.
This
Okay.
is Tyson's greatest profile
Hey,
picture.
Caesar, when the Cowboys beat the Cowboys in the playoffs, we can talk.
Who beat
That
themselves
was
in
a-
the
That was
playoffs?
a Matt Barr comment.
I don't understand the joke. Maybe it's me being
Matt
stupid.
Barr said, "You gonna call Blackstreet a boy band? No diggity." That was.
That
Waka
sounds racially
waka.
targeted.
You gotta back it up. It's actually pretty solid.
They were worth it. Give it to him.
Let
What a
Jason
beautiful
Aldean
thought.
do it. Try to have the Super Bowl in a small town.
It's a great profile picture, Tyson. I love it.
Okay. I also like that as a backup plan. If we can't pull together this greatest combination of all these boy bands from the 90s, we'll just get Jason Aldean and just make it a big shit show. Cause all the controversy.
Mookie pointing out, even in a tropical storm, Caesar is on location at the pool. # dedicated. Robert said he'll never be satisfied until the show is starting Weird Al. That would be a solid halftime show. Rex said the only song should be the thong song. Dude,
Oh yeah.
I saw a TikTok. Okay, hang on. This blew my mind this week. I saw a TikTok of, it was like a Vice documentary and it was like a clip from it. And they had the guys who produced the beat for the thong song, and they actually made that beat for Michael Jackson. They were planning on giving that to
What?
Michael Jackson, and they accidentally played it for Sisqo. And Sisqo was like, "I love this. I need to have this." And they were like, "Well, actually, we made it for Mike, man. Sorry." And he was like, "Okay, fine." And then he called him from the plane and was like, "Listen, if you give me that beat, I'll turn around. I'll come right back. We'll record the song tomorrow." So he did. They did. They were like, "Fine, we fucked up. You can have the beat." He came back. He had no idea what he wanted to write. He went out on a date with a girl, and he said that was the first time he had seen a thong. Was on a date with this girl, and the next day recorded the thong song. I was like, "This is the craziest backstory to a song ever."
I need a 30 for 30. Holy shit. That's an amazing story that I never ever knew.
Dude, it
What?
mind. It blew my mind. I was like,
Oh.
you are Sisqo. You are part of like of a boy band. Apparently, you were a part of, and you had never
Yeah,
seen
see?
a
Doesn't
song
fit, does not
prior
fit.
to that moment. Are you kidding me?
But
That's
also, I
crazy.
mean, still, that's like how because you think about it, like how many of us said like back then, holy shit, this sounds like a song that he just made up on the fly, but god damn, it's catchy as shit. But now to actually know that, yeah, he made this shit up.
He did. He literally was like
God damn.
talking about this hot chick that he went out with, and he was like, I started rapping about her, and then I was like, what's the hook gonna be? What's the hook gonna be? And somebody was like, that thong, the thong, thong, thong. And he was like, that's it, I'm doing it. I was like, this is fucking crazy to me. And then the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, what would Michael Jackson have done with that beat?
Oh,
What would
yeah,
that
now-
song have been?
Oh man, now oh god.
Right? Can you
That's gonna
imagine
change. That
Mike
change.
with that
That
beat?
actually changes that. That changes thong song forever. I'm never gonna be able to hear thong song and not think, shit, what would Mike have done with this motherfucker?
You know
though?
what
God
else is crazy?
damn.
That beat was actually an Eleanor Rigby sample. Like when you hear that, when you find out that they sampled Eleanor Rigby, they sampled the Beatles and turned it into a song about the first time Sisqo saw a thong. This shit's bananas, man. This shit is insane to me.
These are the world history lessons we need to pass on.
I was like, this is why I download. This is why I'm giving China all of my information via TikTok, is so that I can learn shit.
I mean,
like
stories like I was gonna say, stories like that make me want to get on TikTok. Like, hold on, this is information that I would otherwise be blind to if it wasn't the power of Mike telling the story via TikTok. Damn, I am missing out.
Caesar Sarah wants to know, do you know the thong song? Oh God damn it!
No, dude.
You know what we need? We need.
I'm
an
fucking
old-
muted. No, fuck no, I don't know it.
You don't know, dude. The thong song is like it's so up your alley too. That's what makes it so sad because I know you
What
would
is that
love the
supposed to
thong
mean?
song. You would
It's
love the
so
thong song. That's it. That's it. It doesn't mean shit else. Like you would
Sounds
love
like a
the
truck,
song. Like,
truck. Thighs like what?
it goes so hard.
Baby, move your butt.
And I can visualize
sing
the
it again.
video too. Spoken word. But I can
What the
visualize the video too. Him like doing the cartwheels on
Oh,
the
his
fucking
outfit's
beach.
tough though. His outfit's tough.
Yes, and the vest he was fucking
Yes.
wearing, and like
Silver hair.
everything about it was just perfect.
Hold up. Clear out. Get the drop
Yeah.
ready because
This shit's some hot ass.
Jay
John from
said
Tennessee.
that tee hee hong thong shamon.
I need John from Tennessee. Right that shit's some hot ass. Get that shit off
Oh
the
my
airways.
God. That is fantastic.
Shimon.
156 million views.
Of
That seems
course.
low. That seems low.
Chief Keef did not make the music for this.
Oh man, dude,
That seems very
it's
low.
Such.
Is he like Chingy?
No, fuck no. No. I mean, and I don't even have anything against Chingy, but like Sisqo was much more quality than Chingy. Like Chingy was just was barely a blip on the radar. Like
I know Chingy because of George Lopez.
because because he was in Drew Hill, and Drew Hill was hot in their own right. So like
They were
Sisqo
a
just
great
being
boy
solo,
band.
like this was his only solo album, and it was like the hottest track. But again, it was so fucking.
He looks like
random.
Ray J.
You would never think that this song would blow up like it did. Like seriously,
Oh shit!
because I have that album too, and if you just took it out of context, like somebody listening to that album now would be like, this song just doesn't fit at all, like with the rest of this fucking album. Like, and then it ended up being the biggest song by far, and it makes no sense that it is, but it's a hot ass track.
Like 2
dude.
weeks older than me. February
Oh,
5th,
goddamn.
February 15th, 2000.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, that's
Yeah, it's
rough.
like 3 weeks older than me. That's crazy. Shout out Sisqo
Dan,
though.
Dan said, "Don't be out here dragging Chingy through the mud. He has some fire."
Yeah,
Yeah, I know he does. What is it,
Chingy's
Holiday Inn or
fine.
some shit like
Chingy's
that?
fine. Yeah, no, Chingy's fine. It's just
pointing out Holiday Inn.
he's
That's
yeah,
how you
he's
spell
just
it?
not.
Oh my god.
He's just not
Jay-
Sisqo.
Jay said Chingy sounds like a racial slur.
Chase is killing it tonight. Damn it.
All right. That was a good detour, fellas. The history of the thong song. I'm so glad TikTok served that up for me on my FYP.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that topic of the Super Bowl halftime show in the doc, I was like, whatever. Maybe we'll get to that. This turned out to be the absolute best thing that could have happened to the show tonight. Like, I thought I had seen a rumor of who it was going to be, and it was not the boy band thing. Like, I saw something else, and I remember thinking, oh yeah, whatever, another halftime show that I guess halftime shows are back to being shit I don't give a fuck about. It was not this. This would be amazing.
Yeah, this would be a damn good time. Speaking of damn good times, Lou Holtz is getting right now. He was on a podcast today and talked about how college football is being ruined because of conference realignment and the transfer portal and pay to play.
NIL, yeah, just being
Just
old fucking white.
all the OW, like
talking
he
points.
was like, you talk to these coaches and none of them like it. I don't understand why. And he's just like, dude. So he's getting dragged for that, but he's also getting dragged because over the weekend he released his top 16 NCAA teams. Again, no idea why Lou decided on
So
16.
random.
Somebody
So
should have been there to be like, Lou, 10. Much easier to say. We don't need you
No.
out here talking about your top
10
15.
or
16.
or add 4 more and get to 20, my man. Like, who stops at 16? Like,
And not only
16.
that, not only was 16 a random number, but his rankings are awful. Like Lou,
Oh, I figured. I didn't
Lou
even
maybe
need to see
7.
them to know they
He's-
were awful. How bad? Like, let's compare them to the wise guys. Like, let's see how awful like they are in comparison to just our rankings based off of the damn odds.
All right, I don't even have his full top 16 because why would I pull up his top 16? But the wise guys have Georgia at number 1 at plus 215, Alabama at number 2 at plus 600, Michigan at number 4 at plus 800, Ohio State at number 3 at plus 650. Here's Lou Holtz's top 4 that he released. He's got Michigan at number 1, USC at number 2, Bama at number 3, Ohio State at number 4, Georgia is at number 5. The 2-time defending national champion is outside of the top 4 in Lou Holtz's top 16. And he's got Michigan at number 1 and USC of all teams at number 2.
Lou still thinks it's 1990, bro. Like, what?
He thinks it's earlier than that because he's also got Notre Dame at number 8 and he's got South Carolina at number 15. South Carolina, the 2 schools that he coached at, they snuck their way into the top 6.
Oh, Lou.
Oh man, Dan's saying here I thought Lou was losing it. Got him in some good old man.
No, yeah, Dan loves that top 5.
Yeah, Dan's like, actually, Lou makes a good point there.
Like first time Lou has ever made sense in Dan's life.
Sarah asked if he's had a stroke. Does he think it's 1993? And Chase wanting to know Lou Holtz got CTE through osmosis. Just being
maybe Lou heard the rumors about who was going to be at the halftime show, and he's like, it is 1993. Oh shit!
He's getting it, dude. I listened to him on this podcast today, and things have not gotten better for Lou. He's struggling a lot. Like it's a struggle, guys. But this top 16 got me thinking about what would be the top 16 teams that you can say as Lou Holtz, like the top 16 teams that you would want Lou Holtz to say. So I did that. I put that list together. We've got 5 outside looking in at number 21. Should we get music for this? Do we need music now?
Let's I mean,
get a little music. All right, let's get a little fanfare here. Hang on, let's find something.
Get the questions, the
quick hitters. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
there you go. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to do this as Lou Holtz too, because we really want to hear Lou Holtz say these team names. So these are the top 16 teams that we want Lou Holtz to pronounce. Just outside of the top 16, number 21, Rice would be a good one for Lou Holtz to say. Number 20, TCU. Number 19, Fresno State. Number 18, Sam Houston. Number 17, Pittsburgh. Number 16, Jacksonville State. Number 15, Kansas State. Number 14, James Madison. Number 13, Appalachian State. Number 12, Tennessee. Number 11, Michigan State. Number 10, Eastern Michigan. Number 9, Western Michigan. Number 8, Central Michigan. Number 7, Wisconsin. Number 6, Cincinnati. Number 5, Syracuse. Number 4, the University of Notre Dame. Number 3, San Jose State. Number 2, Mississippi State. Number 1, the University of Texas, San Antonio. Those are the top 16.
Shout out UTSA. Shout out the Roadrunners. I just shouted out a lot of my friends to go. Got you put them in there.
Done at Rice. Well done, sir. So well done. I even love the Notre Dame sneak in.
The University of Notre Dame.
Oh God, that was good. That was good, dude. I mean, I was wondering where the Appalachian State thing would fall, and the fact that it was in the middle, I'm like, oh my God, this is even better because there's more. There's better ones. The rapid succession of Michigan.
When I put it together, the Michigans did have me dying with Michigan State,
yeah,
Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan, Central Michigan. Like all of
that little string was good. Oh my gosh, that was good. I also like it. You got so into Lou that you said 17.
Well, I did. Technically, the list was a top 21. In true Lou Holtz fashion, I just did a random number. So it was 21 that made me laugh.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
That's when I really got into character. You're right. At 17, when I said,
Yeah, yes,
that was,
yes. That was when I knew. I was like, this man is committed to the bit. He just said 17 in Lou speak. Go on ahead, man. Go on ahead. Oh God. Good
How do we
stuff,
feel about
dude.
this top 16 of Lou Holtz pronunciations? University of Texas San Antonio at number 1. That's that's pretty solid. Dan is in the comments saying Appalachian State should have definitely been higher, and that's coming from a Michigan fan.
Good. Well done by you, Dan. Well done by you. That's also good.
Rex pointing out, and you're right, Rex. We did overlook. Lou did not include Mississippi in his top 16, but Mississippi State made it in at number 2. The state makes it so much better.
I think I'm done. That bit was better than even when we talked about doing it. I envisioned it going pretty well. That went better than I thought it would. You committed to it. That was good, man. That was really good.
I'm pretty proud. There's a few things in the show as history that I'm pretty proud of. The fuck Bill Castellini rant, now the Lou Holtz top 16. I'm pretty proud.
That's up there with my Tom Brady slam poetry. I will say that. Like that, if there's a Mount Rushmore of this show, that's making it up there. I was also thinking about when you said when you suggested this the other day in the chat. I met somebody, and this is the second time I think in the last couple months that I've met somebody, and then Cheryl brings up the show around me. She's like, "Oh, you should totally check out his podcast." And I'm always like, "Oh, jeez. Well, what's it about?" And I'm like, I mean, like sports and beer and stuff, and like concept of this. And I'm like, it's every time it's happened, it's been after the show. I start chuckling to myself. I'm like, I'm just really glad like the last show wasn't like the first one you tuned into. Because like if somebody tuned into this one for the first time, that Lou Holtz thing is a classic. But if they don't know the show, they're like, what the fuck is this? And why are these insensitive pricks doing this right now? So I'm always like, I really want you to tune in. Like, I want to spread the word. I just don't want anybody's first episodes to be one of the episodes where we go off on a tangent about some shit that people are just like, what the fuck am I watching?
You guys gotta check these guys out. Okay, first of all, they revealed the history of the thong song this week. It's sports and beer. They talk sports and beer. They revealed the history of the thong song. They debated whether or not R&B groups are boy bands. Also, a guy did an impression of an 87-year-old man with a lisp for a solid 45 seconds. It's great. It's really good content. Totally tune in.
And there's the promo for the week. You couldn't have scripted it any better. The description of the show right there. Boom. Oh.
Caesar, what do you think of Lou Holtz's top 16?
Look, bro, he mentioned UTSA. That's all I need to know. Anytime South Texas represented, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And the only thing I remember from Lou Holtz is like that college football final he'd do with Mark Jackson, like in the early 2000s. I don't know what the fuck that's considered, like 2008. So shout out to him. Speaking of old ass people,
with Mark May.
Oh shit,
Mark May, not Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
He used to fight Mark May, dude. Him and Mark May.
Yeah, it was the best.
I was gonna say I loved it. As little as I am into college football, if I was flipping the channels and I saw a show,
college football final.
Any type of because they do the halftime shows and shit too, or like some of the pregame shows. Anytime I saw those two sitting on the same set, I was like, hold on a second, I'm gonna leave it right here for a minute because there was a fight about to happen.
The
It
best
was
was Mark
priceless.
May would just troll Lou the whole
He
time.
would
just troll.
fuck with
He would fuck with them the whole time, and then Lou would get pissed and would start spitting.
Yes,
Like
dude.
literally, not figuratively. He would start spitting, and then he'd complain to Reese Davis, which made it hilarious because he would just be like, Reese, come on, man, Reese, what are we doing here, Reese? This is ridiculous. And then Mark May would just laugh to himself.
Oh, it
Speaking
was
of
it was
old-ass
must see
people-
TV.
Oh, sorry.
Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. I'm just saying it was.
No, I'm
old-ass
just saying
people.
it's a big
Speaking
day
of
for
old
old-ass
ass people,
people.
you
Yesterday,
asshole.
Sister Jean turned 103 or 104.
Wow, good
You
for
go,
her.
sister. Go for 105.
Good for her, Sister Jean. I just realized Mookie's gonna be mad because we never played the football transition prior to that whole thing. So we just talked football. Now it's time to talk baseball.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
Shout out Gabe, by the way. No, it wasn't Gabe. I think it was Scott tagged the show in a tweet. There was a AAA guy who he was legging out a triple and slid into third, very similar to that slide. It was you just love to see a guy go face first in the back like that. Scott, did you watch any of the Little League Classic this week where they take two big league teams and bring them to Williamsport?
I did for both. I guess I'm filling the Mookie role here of nefarious reasons. I was doing a fantasy football draft in somebody's garage, and they had two TVs, and one was on a replay of some NFL preseason game, and then the other one was on that. I, of course, was focused on the baseball because what the fuck ever. Like, why wouldn't I be? But also, I had Zach Wheeler going for fantasy purposes along with Bryce Harper and Trey Turner. So I was like, this is a big fantasy night for me, even though I already have it in the bag. And then proceeded to watch as Philadelphia did absolutely nothing. But it's okay. I still won my fucking game. So, yes,
There you
I
go.
enjoyed very much, though, watching this. Like, this was baseball at its best, right? Like, this
Why
is.
do we not do this for every game? So if you
Yeah,
miss the Little League,
yeah.
if you miss the Little League Classic, they bring the major league, they bring two major league teams in to the Little League stadium where they're having the Little League World Series. It's a smaller venue, which you could do this in a bigger venue, but then they let them have fucking fun. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
dude.
crazy thing. Like
Yeah.
this year, there were all kinds of custom bats that were out there that made their way through social media. And like, it was awesome to see.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper showed up with a bat that was designed like the Philly
Fanatic.
Like, that's a
That's a
badass
Victus.
bat.
That's a
Can we-
Victus. Yeah, Victus made that bet. Like, that's amazing. Like, like all of the things surrounding this game, like the pageantry, them having the kids on the field and all that type of shit. I know you can't do it every game, but could we do it for more than just this one time? Like this, like baseball is a kid's game. Like they
you
should
can't, like,
embrace
I
this
don't-
stuff more.
I don't understand why there are rules that you can't have custom bats like this. Like, why
Yeah,
can they not
yeah,
have
I
a
don't know
bat
why.
like the Phillies Fanatic? There is somebody from the Nationals had a bat that looked like
The
a blue
pencil bat
crayon.
was
Like,
fire.
that shit is fire.
Yeah.
This is way better. Listen, the Phillies Fanatic bat is cool. This is really cool. But both of them pale
Outdone
in
by the pencil.
comparison to the number 2 pencil bat. Look at this shit, guys.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
literally a number 2 pencil.
How do you pronounce
It's
it?
awesome.
The Ticonderoga? The Ticonderoga? Or the Ticonderoga?
Ticonderoga.
Yeah, that bitch. I don't know how to say that.
That bitch.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that bitch, but that bitch.
I saw more of the
Ticonderoga?
bats. Victus had more of the bats
Ticonderoga?
that they tweeted out, but they had
Ticonderoga.
like a red crayon. There were a couple number 2 pencils. There was one, I think one of the national players, they had him dressed like a caveman, like designed on the bat. They just did some really cool shit with this, man. Like, these bats are absolute fire, and it drives me crazy that baseball will not have any fun and just be like, nope, sorry, that's one time only. You don't get to do that all the time. Like, think about how cool it is when goalies in hockey have their goalie helmets painted up in a unique way, and like it has odes to their hometown or odes to the team that they play for. Major League Baseball could totally do that with the bats, and just so it drives me crazy. Rex said, or a Batman one, or man bad. And then he also said they should have done a thong.
My only take on all that is imagine being like, you know how they also go to the fucking games, like the little league games?
Yeah.
Imagine being 13 and watching major leaguers you fucking look up to cheering against you.
I don't think
I
they-
would rest in peace. I'd fucking kill myself after the game if I saw Bryce Harper cheering against me. I'd be like, well, fuck, bro. My fucking idol doesn't want me to succeed. Why the fuck should I want to succeed myself? I was way too insecure as a 13-year-old for that shit to slide.
Matt said the MLB is so close to being fun. They keep
Yeah,
shitting down
like
the line. Let the players have
they
fun.
really are though. I agree that like MLB has finally gotten past like their ultra crotchety ways. Like they're finally moving the needle in the right direction. But it's like they get right up to the line and then they're like, nope, that's it. Like we can't go any further. Like they just need to just go on ahead and just step right over it. It's okay. Like you're gonna be all right. The game's gonna survive. It's gonna thrive. Honestly, like it's only gonna get better if you let little shit like this go. Like I mean, and in baseball, like they let them customize their cleats. Which remember that was a big ass fight in the NFL until recently, where the NFL was like, oh, you can't fucking do that. Like they've let them do that in baseball for a while now. So like, I don't understand why the evolution wouldn't just go right into the bats. And like the way this was received this weekend, like I've seen so many people talking about this and non-baseball fans like, oh, look at how cool that looks. And, you know, imagine what they could do if they, you know, customize it certain way. Like you, dude, the way these dudes are too, we'll have dudes having 4 different customizable bats per game. We'll be talking more about the fucking bats than we do the score. Like, dude, that's how this shit goes.
Think about Ellie De La Cruz and how
fucking
fire his bats would be if he got to customize them. Like, let them have fun. Caesar, you're not a baseball fan, but if they did more stuff like this, and I'm not saying this, but like, hey, here's a pencil bat. Like, if they got to do more stuff to show personality, would you be more inclined to watch baseball?
Yeah, the reason why I don't, because it's boring half the time. Like, that's the reason why. If I'm okay, look, I'm being completely honest. I say I'm a fan of the Mariners and the Astros. I'm a fan of the Mariners because I saw like a Sports Illustrated article like fucking 12 years ago saying that they're going to win the World Series in 2027 or some shit like that. So I hitched my tail to the bandwagon very early. And then because they did the same shit with the Astros, and then the Astros because I fucking hate Philadelphia. So like I don't really watch them. But if they did cool shit like that, like if they had like a DJ Screw jersey, I'd buy that bitch immediately. If Seattle had like a fucking crazy ass jersey with like a fish bat, I'd buy it too. But they don't, and they should, because if they would, I'd put more money on it, which would make me more invested and more of a fan.
I'm loving, and you're right. If they would actually do more fun stuff, fans would get more involved. I'm loving the comment section right now because Sarah's saying she would love a bat to look like a caveman club. That would be fantastic.
Shit like that is so fire.
Yeah,
and it's so simple too. Like that doesn't change the game. It doesn't change the rules. It doesn't like affect the game at its fundamental level. It's literally just an aesthetic. An aesthetic. That's it.
Yeah,
can't they still check if
kids, like,
it or
that's
not?
The crazy part is the kids love their skins now. It's all about Fortnite and their skins. Like change these bat skins, and these kids are gonna go fucking ape shit.
You're right though. Like look at Oregon and what they decided to do, where they were like,
yes, there it is, the flare, up the flare to 1,000.
Just go crazy alternate uniforms, and that's what we're gonna use to bring kids to our program.
And it fucking worked.
It worked. It worked like a motherfucker
It
because
did.
I was the biggest fucking Oregon fan other than UT when I was younger because of the all white jersey with the green O against Ohio State when they got fucking killed. Ever since then, I was a big Oregon guy. Then my fucking Lord and Savior Mariota came, but he's a fucking dickhead now because he plays for the Eagles. But yeah, like it worked. It worked to a T. So if baseball would just do, baseball needs
this is
more
something
jerseys
simple. Like I feel like
and
this
more
is
bats
definitely.
that
Well,
are
it's
cool.
funny because they actually pared down the jerseys this year. Like Nike actually made it so that each team could only have 4
only
different
4.
jerseys.
Dumbass.
Which is weird. Well, it's weird because for so long there was an unlimited amount, but irregardless of that, this is something so simple. When everybody, like the baseball purists, are getting really like upset about certain rules, and even if they're backing off, they still want to bitch about little things like this one. Everybody can get on board because, again, it doesn't fundamentally change shit. Like, it's just the look. So
come on, Scott.
like
come on.
nobody gets an advantage with it. Like,
So
it's
what
not
if they
like
fucking cheat? Let them
changes-
cheat. There's
It
180 something
changes
games.
everything, Scott. You mean to tell me Lou Holtz wouldn't be sitting there being like, these bats are getting out of control. They're just doing whatever they want. It's a fashion show up there with the bats. They're not even trying to hit the ball. They just want to show off their different bats. Nobody cares anymore, and they're paid too much. Okay, the players are paid way too much.
Well,
Let 'em get
imagine
paid.
too,
They
it's just
deserve it.
like they get these action shots on these baseball cards, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, I got a Ronald Acuna when he had this fucking Gucci bat, but
Oh,
I got they're like, I'll trade you for the Ronald Acuna where he had this
Imagine-
like
Oh my
like
God.
special edition bat that he was only using one time ever or some shit, right?
dude.
Like I mean, imagine the
I didn't even
extra
think about
shit
that
you could
side
do.
of things.
Yeah, like because that and that'll be a
electrical-
thing. It will 100% be a thing. Like
Yeah.
that'll change the rarity of stuff like that. Like again, it just makes the game and the stuff
Did
surrounding
Pete Alonso
it
do coke or
more
what?
exciting. Like, look, that's what I'm saying. No,
That was a genuine question. That was a genuine
No,
question.
but-
Did he go skiing on the slopes?
As they call him Polar Bear. But
Oh.
Matt Moore said Pete Alonso with the Polar Bear bat, sign me up. Tyson said just a thick, veiny brown bat with a luscious bell end on it.
Why'd you take away the dog? The dog was a beautiful dog.
Sarah said a cactus bat or
See?
a bass bat.
Imagine a Cactus Jack McFoley
Dude.
bat.
dude, I was just
Or
gonna
the
say,
Socko bat.
dude, imagine,
Bro.
imagine when somebody comes to the plate with that fucking Negan bat, the fucking bat that looks like
Yes.
it's wrapped in barbed wire. Fucking done,
And
dude.
then on top of it, they changed their walk
they say it's fucking Lucille.
They changed the
Oh.
walk-up music to the Walking Dead theme song. Like then it becomes a whole.
Yes.
Oh, dude. this
Yes,
is
dude, do it,
amazing.
man. Embrace
Oh,
that
who
shit.
runs MLB? And why are they this fucking stupid?
They're OWGs, man.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
they're
fuck. My
just- they're
grandpa's
so-
old. He knows how to use an
they're-
iPhone.
Yeah, but he's
but
not a
again-
WG.
They're slow
He's
to
brown.
they're slow to adapt, but I think shit like this weekend, and the amount of attention this got, like they're gonna see this. Like at the end of the day, they're like, all right, there's money involved, there's other shit. Like I think that this is something that like will change sooner rather than later.
Dude.
Like they see, like this whole Williamsport thing is a product of how well the Field of Dreams game does. Like these games that they do that people respond to, like it's only going to lead to more of that shit.
Rex
So people
hit the
just keep
nail
hyping
on
up
the
these
head,
bats.
too. Rex hit the nail on the head too. He said, "Do you know how much money MLB the Show can make if you paid for custom bats?"
Oh,
in
they
the
already do
game?"
that shit.
Like no,
They
but
already
like
do that shit.
oh, you could get custom bats like this, like
Yeah,
designed
you,
like
yeah,
this?
yeah. You can have bats like you can pay for the skins of the bats. Like this, when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, this is MLB come to life." But I didn't realize that there was an actual rule that you couldn't do it. But yes, in MLB the Show, you can have a number 2
it's already-
pencil bat. You can have and it gives you boosts, and you can pay for certain other skins that give you like. I have one that looks like the side of like a bomber with the shark face on it. Like it's
Like a
silver.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
That's
like so it's like there's all sorts of different types of skins and stuff like that. They already do that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's more money to be made.
Oh, she's
Like,
so bad.
The bat companies are like, please let this be a thing.
Right.
Please
feel
let
like-
this be a thing.
I feel like all the bat companies except for Louisville Slugger, who's like, man, do we have to do anything else? Like, dude, we got a good
We
thing
just
going
like
here,
the
man. Like,
solid brown wood. Just keep it classic. We didn't even like it when you started making us dye it different colors. We just want it right off the
really
rack.
easy, man. Like it was super simple, and now you got to do all this other stuff. I'm not a fan of this.
Lazy sexist
Sarah-
shit. Fucking work. Just
Sarah,
get to work.
Sarah pointing out
Yep,
how many people had the
exactly.
Charlotte Hornets starter jacket just because it looks sick.
All of them.
I bought
all-
a hat
Yeah.
when they were the fucking New Orleans Hornets.
Dude, it's all the time. Anytime anytime a hot logo or a hot color scheme or anything that like that's why they do that shit. Cause it's like, oh, there'll be sales off this shit.
That's half of the reason why I'm a Mariners fan. The 24 Ken Griffey, crazy. Am I wrong? You're
No.
gonna tell me
Nope,
I'm wrong?
you are not.
You're gonna
Exactly.
tell me I'm wrong?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do.
Christ,
She's a
Drew.
witch, bro. Mookie say, what about a dildo bat? I feel like that would only fly in Buffalo.
Oh, it's storming! It's storming!
Hang on. Mookie gets the air horn for that one. The Buffalo reference is well done. Caesar, are you okay over there, man?
Yeah, that's just crazy like a motherfucker.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, dude, stay safe over there. If you got to shut it down, go for it, man.
Hell no, bro. I'm not a bitch. I'm a dog.
I love that Sarah has all of the ideas in the comments. The tire
Ooh,
iron
the
bat,
cigar
a
bat.
torch bat, a cigar bat. Like,
the cigar
Sarah's
bat.
got
That
this
sounds
down.
hot.
Somebody
Imagine
needs
a
to
soccer
contact
bat.
Sarah.
Like,
But that's what I'm
McCoy.
saying. Like there would be so many different things you like. People won't even. It's just like the cleats. Like every time you see these custom cleats now, where you're just like, "Wow, that's so creative." I would have never thought of that. Like people will be trying to one up other players every single time, and it's only going to lead to more creative bat styles.
The NFL just caught on, and they finally got rid of that stupid fucking rule with the helmets.
Yeah,
And that's why
again
this past
another
season.
yes,
they
another
unveiled
thing.
all this shit. Also, fuck the Tennessee Titans. The Houston Oilers belong to the state of Texas. I might hate the fucking Texans, but that colorway is ours, you old sacks of shit. Give it back. I'm done.
I'm done.
I love it. I love that Mookie just is reiterating.
Again,
the dildo
No,
bat,
not just
man.
that. Dildo bat in the work professional ass profile picture. You'd love to see it.
He does have the LinkedIn profile picture where he's
And then
calling it
dildo bat.
dildo bat on the
What a dog.
all right. Speaking of Little League World Series, I know Mookie's probably betting heavy on it. I don't know if he bet on the Cuban team, but that might not be a safe
they
bet
defect?
because he had to have. So if you haven't heard the story, Cuba is playing in their first ever Little League World Series. They have never gone to the Little League World Series before. They beat the team from Australia, and then that night, the coach went missing. He disappeared. The dude is gone. It was a Saturday night. He plays his team. They go back to the hotel. Boom, gone. No trace of him. They have no idea where he's at.
Imagine being 12. Oi, on that coach. On that coach. Jaime, on that coach. Coaches in fucking Seattle, Washington building houses.
I seriously, as a little league coach myself, I can't imagine like getting to this thing after like encouraging these kids and getting them to do their best. They finally achieved this dream, and it's the first time in the country's history they made it. They play one game. The coach is like, "Hey y'all,
Oye, chico, esta la
ultimate
verga,
FTK, I gotta go." He didn't even Bobby Petrino leave him a note in their locker room.
That's leaving a trail. Hell no. If you're gonna defect, you do that shit right.
And my man did it. Disappeared from the hotel. And what's crazy is this is a hotel that like multiple teams stay at. It's not like they were like on their own. Like there's a ton of teams, a ton of players, a ton of coaches, parents, and this dude was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get milk for the kids," and then fucking disappeared. Like he's gone.
And then remember we talked about this happened during the WBC too. Like, how many times is Cuba gonna fall for this? Or they're just like, "All right, guys, you can do this, but you motherfuckers, you promised this time you're not gonna defect. You stay with us. You stay loyal. God damn it! Don't you dare defect like those other assholes." And they're like, "Yeah, we got this, man. We're in Cuba forever." Fucking first opportunity gone. Even with kids, they're like, they won't suspect the Little League team. We fucking made it. And you imagine practices where he's just like, "Y'all have got to fucking do this. We have got to make this Little League World Series. You don't understand how important this is." And he is planning his escape plan the entire time. Big ups to my man. Big ups.
It's crazy too because like there's all these stories about these defectors who are like, "I worried about my family back in Cuba because like who knew what the government was going to do to them when I left, but I had to do it because this was my only opportunity to do it, so I just took the chance." And like this dude just left a group of like 14, 12-year-olds just by themselves. Was just like, fuck it. I don't care what the government does to them. Like, whatever happens when they get back, that's on them. I'm
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh my god.
It's bananas.
Can you defect as a 12-year-old? Like, imagine you're a Cuban teenager, right? And you got family in Miami or someplace in South Florida. Like, I send my family to Williamsport. Like, hey, save your money for fucking the whole year. I'm leaving the hotel.
I don't know. I saw the whole Elian Gonzalez thing. I was old enough to remember that. It feels like it doesn't work out too well for kids when they're over here. They get taken by gun in a closet and sent back to Cuba. Like it's not fun.
Never mind. Take it back. Cuban kids, if you're watching, which I doubt, don't do that. Don't do that. I was lucky enough to be born in the US
huge
of A.
in Cuba. Our show is huge in Cuba. Ah, shit. It's a great story. I can't wait to find out where this guy pops up because eventually he's going to show up somewhere.
He's going to be like the fucking name me a shitty baseball organization.
The Yankees?
No, but like one that actually sucks.
The Yankees?
He's going to be the fucking Pirates like
The
pitching
Mets?
coach in fucking 4 years.
The Mets.
He's going to be the Mets pitching coach like in 4 years and then make it 30 for 30. We saved his career. He defected. And look at us. We're the Mets. New York, biggest market for the biggest opportunities. American dream. I just wrote them a story.
There you go.
Steve Ballmer. Oh, that's the Clippers coach. Cohen?
Owner.
That's his name, right?
Yeah, Cohen.
Hey, Cohen, there you go. Write me my check, pussy.
Write me my check, pussy. Golly.
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Write me my check, bitch.
Wow, Rex uncalled for with the Reds.
I was gonna say Reds, but I'm nice to my friends.
Uncalled for.
I'm nice to my friends, so I didn't say it.
All right, one other. Well, actually, there's two other baseball stories from this week. We'll talk
This
Pete
shit's
Alonso
kinda
real
scary.
quick because Matt Barr mentioned Pete Alonso and the polar bear bat. Did you see what this motherfucker did?
This
week,
motherfucker
Scott?
right
This
here.
motherfucker.
Dude.
You know what?
This
Cue it up because
yes, Sissy. Joe, get it ready.
This
Get the
is
drop ready, Joe.
Here we go. This is our
Go,
Pete
Joe.
Alonso story. The Mets were playing the Cardinals, and the Cardinals had a rookie by the name of Mason Wynn who was playing in the game. Mason Wynn got his first big league hit. That's a big
On an
deal.
infield
right.
number. Like
Big
barely.
time deal. Yeah, it was.
barely
He legged it
tapped
out. He legged it out. He gets the single. It goes in the books as his first major league hit, an infield hit. Generally, when that happens, you get the ball, they throw it over to the first base coach. The first base coach grabs. He's like, "I got it for you," and then they keep it off to the side. And then the player gets that ball. And they get to take it home, and they put it in
Or
their
they
case.
toss it
and then
directly into the
show it.
dugout.
Yeah, they show it to their kids and their grandkids, and they're like, this was when Grandpa got his first major league hit. But Mason Wynn won't get that experience because Pete Alonso is a fucking dick. And he took the ball and yacked it 18 rows into the right field. Like just
After holding it up.
and
After
launched
holding it up, doing the universal signal of, hey, y'all, I got the ball. I know this is his first hit. And that's usually when you toss it over to the opposite dugout, make sure they get it or toss it to one of the representatives, whatever. He's like, hey, got the ball. Whoa. Fucking throws it up fucking 20 rows. Fucking yeets it.
Did he get the ball back or no?
And it was an infield number. Never in anybody's life have they ever seen anybody toss a ball into the stands unless it was the third out of an inning. And then it's usually just some arbitrary toss. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He is a dickhead, dude.
No,
Straight
he
trash.
didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, yeah, that's what he
After
claimed.
the game,
You
after
almost
the game,
cried.
they asked Pete Alonso about it, and he said, quote, I feel horrible. I feel awful. I know it sounds stupid, but it's just a bad brain fart. I know throwing the ball into the stands, that robs him of a really special moment, but I feel really bad thinking back on my first hit and just getting the ball thrown back to the dugout. I feel awful. I feel like a piece of crap. No,
Liar.
motherfucker. You're a motherfucker is what you
Liar.
are. Like, you are
Liar.
a dick.
Like I said, there was just the video. It's pure There's no denying it. When you look at the video, it's like, dude, he knew exactly what the
To
fuck
your
he was
point,
doing.
Scott, they never throw the ball out
No,
of the field
no,
of play. Never.
never.
It never happens except
Not mid-inning.
third out.
Yeah.
Third out, you toss it
Never
to the fans
mid-inning.
as you're leaving the field or whatever. Not
Yep.
with a runner on first and 2
Yep.
outs. That never happens. It's
Never.
insane to me. This guy is a fucking ass. Matt Barr, of course, defending him. Hashtag Team Petty. Pete
he a
Alonso,
Mets fan?
first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah, this is Sarah is correct. That's what we call a dick move. It is unbelievable, man, that this is the same motherfucker who was sitting inside meditating during the home run derby and then doing goddamn deadlifts in full uniform. That's the motherfucker who
he's a
decides
fucking tool.
he can yeet a ball into the 18th row on somebody's first. And fuck Pete Alonso. I hate him so much right now. I hate him so much. And I don't even care about the Mets. I don't care. Go ahead, Caesar.
Did he get the ball? Like, did Mason Wynn get the ball back eventually?
I don't know. I don't know if the fan ever came forward. I'm sure the organization sent somebody down to try to get it because it was in St. Louis. So St. Louis was probably all about that. So they probably sent somebody down to try to negotiate. But instead of just getting the ball, now it's like, oh, this fan's going to be like, well, I want gloves and I want
How
an
the
autograph.
fuck do you spell win?
Do all that bullshit.
Is it W-Y-N-N?
Yeah, W-I-N-N.
Did
I love
Mason
to do
Wynn get? I had to. I had to represent local and still be drippy.
All right, I'm getting the more you know drop ready for when you find out if he got this this ball back. But Scott, are you conflicted in the least because you do?
Yeah, he got it back.
Petty, he got it back.
Yeah.
He got it back.
Cardinals rookie shortstop Mason Wynn. What the fuck? They spelled names.
Well, he
weird
was
as
at
fuck in
home.
this family.
He was at home, so I would hope that the Cardinals fan would make sure that he got it back. Like, it'd be real shit if he threw it in the stands and the local fan was like, "Nah, fam, this is my ball."
No,
Fuck
but you know how fans do that. Then they're like, "Well,
And
now
then
I
they hold
want,
hostage.
I want gloves
Yeah,
and I want
yeah,
tickets
yeah,
and I want this."
Nah,
bullshit."
up
Like,
to the fan.
I know I hate to. I know you hate to hear this, but St. Louis fans are pretty good. So I feel like they're not the type of fan base that would charge or hold their own player ransom on a moment like that.
I
know
would fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck. If Micah Parsons scores his first defensive touchdown ever in his career and he throws the football and I catch it, hey motherfucker, I need a jersey, season tickets. I need a portion of your contract. Like, hey, you're not getting this fucking ball back, buddy. Sorry.
buddy.
Yeah, I'm calling him. I'm dropping the buddy. I'm dropping everything. I'm being condescending as fuck because I have the ball. You don't. I'm doing the whole Fortnite fucking emote and shit. I don't give a fuck.
There you have it. There it is.
Shit,
I guarantee you,
I already paid to walk in the
guarantee
stadium.
I guarantee you, Pete Alonso was hoping that a fan like Caesar caught that ball.
A normal
It's like,
person?
I want this
Bitch.
fucking rookie. I want this fucking.
I get
rookie
paid
to have
$17 an
to
hour. I'm taking full advantage of this shit.
But these rookies aren't making shit either. Like, I'm not
Hey,
saying, compared
bro,
to
that's what you get for
but-
hitting a ball.
That's what you get for hitting a ball. That's what you get for getting your hit, motherfucker. You
Yeah, hey, look, brother.
Oh my god!
You didn't make
that
that
bar
shit go out
said
in a home run?
hashtag Team Caesar for the first time in history.
Let's
Oh
go.
my
Team Caesar.
god, dude!
Look, you make way more money than I do. I don't give a fuck that you have to sleep in a decent hotel. I sleep in a twin bed. I don't, but I'm being dramatic for the story.
I was just gonna say, I was like, that sounds like a lie.
No, yeah, it's a lie. It's a lie.
I'm like, there's
But
no
really
way
cool
your
guy.
ass sleeps in a twin.
Oh hell
bed.
no, bro! I'm 5'10". I barely fit on there. It's like, what is it? Like a full XL or some stupid shit? It's one before Queen.
Oh,
Anyways, I'm not,
The
dude.
dorm room bed.
Dude. I don't. They make so much more money than I do that I don't care about your personal achievements. Compensate me, and I'll give you your ball back. If I'm like, you should have gone to someone you know that was nice. That's on me for not aiming the ball right when you swung the bat.
Oh my god!
Loser.
But then you okay, all right, okay. I'm not gonna argue over this one. Like this was Pete Alonso throwing it to the fan. Like the fan should be like, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that. I should probably."
Oh no,
do
no.
this."
Granted,
Like,
I completely understand the okay. Say fucking cokehead Pete Alonso throws me the fucking ball, right?
and Pete Alonso.
Okay, Pete Alonso.
Well, you told me his bat was all white. He throws me the ball. I'm gonna be like, dog, what the fuck? But thanks. because you just
Thanks.
gave me some tickets. Like fucking Ellie De La Cruz, when he hit his first homer, the guy that caught it, he wasn't as much of a dick as I am, but he made sure his friends were compensated. They all got a picture.
Okay, but here's the difference. The homer is expected to leave the field. Like that ball, is going to somebody in the crowd, and you're gonna have to try to get it back. That's generally also not your first MLB hit. The first MLB hit is one that stays in the fucking stadium, and another player is now responsible for being like,
oh no, yeah, Pete Alonso's a dickhead, 1000%.
okay, all right, okay.
No. There's no.
Like,
I'm
okay.
justifying the fan. Because from this report, the fan is a way better person than I am.
Yes.
Yeah, Busch Stadium crowd erupted. Give it back. Give it back. Shit, that were me. Y'all are pussy. Y'all are pussy. Dude, I make
Mookie's saying he's
wage.
gone 2 weeks and forgetting all the drops. Get it together.
Not gone
Joe.
for
I
long,
remember the
forever
baseball
remember.
drop, bro. I remember that one. All right, listen, one more story before we get out of here. This week, an Orioles player, Gunnar
Still
Henderson,
exist?
he needed the Orioles are actually pretty solid, bro.
Hell
They're
yeah.
looking
They have
solid
cool
right now.
jerseys.
Yeah, but don't worry though. Their owner's crying poor. Y'all
Yeah,
better
well,
hurry up and go support
got it.
these Orioles.
How can you
because
own
they
a
can't
team and cry
afford-
for?
We're only 2 years away from Phil Castellini saying the same thing when they have to
Oh,
trade
I
all of
know,
these
I
rookies in
know.
Cincinnati, bro. Like,
It's so annoying, man. I hate these fucking owners.
we're not
dude.
gonna listen. Steer, McLean, De La Cruz, Abbott. We can't keep them all. We're gonna have to align
Golly.
payroll to resources. So here we go. We're gonna lose all of your favorite players. But anyways, this dude Gunnar Henderson was on deck to hit the cycle. He had a homer, a triple, and a double. He only needed the easiest part of the cycle, the single, when he came up in the 8th inning. Dude hits one to the outfield, and instead of just stopping on first base and getting himself the cycle, especially with his team up like 10-1 or something crazy, dude legs out a double. He legged out a double, and his team from the dugout was like, what the fuck are you doing? You literally just gave up the cycle. Scott, would you ever give up the cycle, even if it meant like your team needs this double, but you have a chance to get a cycle if you just stop at first? Are you stopping at first, or are you
No.
going to second base?
I'm going to second base, and here's why.
Son
This
of
is the
bitch.
game
You
being
son of
played.
a
This is the game
You
being
son
played
of
the
a bitch.
right way. I want
Oh,
Gunnar Henderson
oh, God.
on my
Hold
team
on.
because
Hold
he's playing
on.
the game
Wait
the
a
right
second. Timeout.
fucking
Timeout.
way.
Did you just drop the game being played the right way? Is that what you just fucking defended this as?
Go back and check the tape. Go back and check the tape.
I've
I
seen white
said,
people before. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfucker, man, you white as mayonnaise, man.
The other half took over there.
That's some white bullshit, Scott. That's some white ass bullshit right there.
I'm taking the cycle every day of the week, bro.
You said,
dude, okay, this is
"Oh,
is equivalent.
played." I didn't
This
ask
is-
if
I
you
know, but
wanted
okay,
your
okay.
player to do it.
Okay,
I said,
okay,
what would
okay,
you
okay.
do? And
But
you
this-
know goddamn well you would take that fucking cycle. There is
But
no doubt
this-
in my mind. You'd
this-
be like, sorry guys, I'm playing the game the right way. I'm hustling this one to second. No, fuck you. You're like, bitch, I just got the cycle. You son of a bitch. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much. Oh, I want to punch you in the face. Oh my god. Oh, do I want to punch
This
you?
is straight up my man's who was it that needed the triple double that like rebounded through needed the extra rebound and like threw it off the backboard to themselves to get the fucking rebound to make sure they got the triple double record. Like that's what the fuck that would be. If you stop at first, like, and here's the thing, it was in a 10-1 game, so like it's not like anybody would have blamed him either, but no. Play the game the goddamn right way. Go to second.
No, the
go to
right way.
Henderson.
The right way. If you're up 10-1, you don't leg out that double. You stay at first. You don't take the extra base. That's the right way. Next time
Nah.
you get hit for taking that single or for the
Nah, but if you
double.
disparage the game by holding up for a
Nope,
personal
nope,
personal
nope.
achievement, that's even worse, man.
You
Nope.
son of a
Nope.
bitch.
Hustle it out to get
You
to that
son
second.
of a bitch. I'm so mad at you right now. I can't. There it is.
I
Dan
knew it.
the white came out hard in that take. Sarah
Hey,
said
look.
that was the most OWG thing I've ever heard you say, Scott. Matt
Look,
said
when I
Scott
saw-
using the same OWG take he had in the FBL.
When I saw that in the rundown, I was like, oh, I know exactly where Mike thinks I'm gonna go with this. He's dead wrong.
Lots of honor in that play, according to Tyson. Playing for the team, not for himself.
Team, baby. I coach Little League. It's all about the team.
So
I'm not defecting from my team. I will stand. by-
Bullshit! Bullshit! You would leave your own kids in the fucking hotel room if you could. Are you bullshitting me right
Hold on a second. That makes me sound horrible. I didn't say it wasn't true, but it sounds horrible. Holy shit.
You would be like, hey, Jordan, Luke, hey, if anybody knocks on the door, Daddy will be back later. And then you're gone.
Well, whatever.
Hey, kids, listen. You may never see Daddy again, but remember, play the game the right way. And then you
Leg out,
disappear.
leg out every single double you can. You're goddamn right. Oh shit.
Oh shit. That is some ridiculous bullshit, Scott. I am sorry, man. That is bad. That's a bad
To each
take.
their own, motherfucker. To each their own. I have more integrity than you on this.
Move this man!
Hold up. Wait. Hang on.
That was Caesar, wasn't it?
No, we got a peek behind the curtain. I got to reveal to the audience what just happened there. Because as you're talking, I see Mookie's name pop up in the show, and I was like, "What is Mookie doing?" But he doesn't have his camera on, so I don't want to add him to the stream because that would then throw everything off. And he doesn't have his camera on. I don't know if he's dealing. Mookie, I think, popped into the show just to hit the "Boo This Man" drop and then dipped, and now he's gone.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
That's
That's my dog.
Mookie gets an air horn for that one. I mean, that's what happened. Good for Mookie. That's solid. That is fucking
am almost
solid.
Positive that he popped in just to hit you with the "Boo This Man" and then disappeared. There it is.
Well
That's
done.
precisely what happened. What a perfect.
That's classic. That is fucking classic.
What a perfect way to wrap this
Oh
show.
my
Let's talk
God,
about
dude.
these beers that we were drinking. Scott, what
man.
was in your mug and would you bang it?
For the second week in a row, I visited Ellicottville Brewing Company, and this time I came away with the Strawberry Crunch Bar, 6.5% strawberry cream ale. Fire. I would make sweet love to this, marry it, and I would not leave the kids. Okay, I would not defect from the kids. Okay, fuck you.
Caesar, what were you drinking? Would you bang it?
I was drinking the greatest beer I've ever drinking on this fucking show from Salud's Brewing Company from Laredo, Texas.
Did you just say
Mangonada.
drinking?
I don't drink that much
Drinking.
anymore. 2 beers
Hey,
hit me like a
drunken.
motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, salute from
been
Salud's
drunk?
Brewing Company from Laredo, Texas. You see the fucking star? It was the best beer I've ever had in the show and the best beer I've ever had in general. So yeah, I smash it every day of the week. Fantastic beer. Fantastic flavor, fantastic brewery, fantastic small town shitty city.
Fantastic. I was drinking Taft Frisch's Pumpkin Pie Ale. It's the 6% beer from Frisch's and Taft Brewing here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I would definitely like to have missionary sex with this beer. It's that good. This has been a show, fellas.
I hope this wasn't the first show for some of you. I want the show to grow, but damn it, this couldn't have been the first.
The numbers were great going up to that Lou Holtz bit. And then after that bit ended, we
It was like watching the towers fall.
God, Jesus.
Pull the ripcord. Pull the ripcord. We'll see y'all next week.
No, before I do.
Yeah. One fell faster than the other, but it's all good. There's still people here.
Oh my god, dude.
Look, thank y'all for watching. We really appreciate it. From all of us, we're here because you're here, and we'd love to thank you for the support. We'll be here next week.
Coffee shop hat on your head.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Dosie's Coffee Shop in Laredo, Texas. Shout out the Asians who made my Gucci bucket hat. Shout out Salud's Brewing Company. Hey, listen to the podcast on the green Wi-Fi logo on Apple Podcast, Spotify, the fucking Rainbow, Google Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Join the Facebook group. Facebook group is great. A lot of fun times there. Everyone fucking shooting the stick. Subscribe on YouTube, guys. What the fuck, man? Come on now. Subscribe. We need to grow. If you want to see us succeed, we want to see you succeed. So help us by subscribing and liking this video and all that stupid shit. Twitter, X, fuck Elon Musk. But if you want to do that, go for that too. We're here. We're always going to be here. Gabe saying another 9/11 reference. The stream continues. Look, brother. The stream might continue, but the towers didn't. I am the intern. That's Caesar.
I'm done. Good night, Joe. Love you. See y'all next week.
My little bit. Shout out Dosey. Shout out Saludo. Shout out Laredo.
Right now.